Yo, what's going on with y'all boys? Today, I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to macro in the hood. So basically, a lot of people have been in my comments asking me how to macro and asking me for my macro. So today I'm gonna be showing y'all. I know there's a lot more people coming to DH and wanting to get into that comp side, or maybe they just want to fast travel around the map while they're going in their VC servers. Whatever you want to do, I'm gonna teach y'all in this video. So the first thing you really want to do is kind of just identify what kind of mouse you have. I have a Razer mouse, but if you have a Logitech or a Glorious Model O or anything that has a software to it, you want to install that software. However, if you're unfamiliar with the kind of mouse you have and you just have a normal office mouse or you don't want to do all that, I'll teach you how to do it on just TG Macro. So you want to come to the first link in the description and install this TG Macro. I already have it installed, but you just want to click download and it's going to start downloading up. After you install TG Macro, it's going to get zipped, whether you have WinRAR or you have 7-zip. You just want to unzip it, or if you don't want to, you can just click it in here. And once you get it open, it should look something like this. So basically, you just want to click add new macro. And for TG Macro, the best thing that you can do is third person macro. You can't first person or macro abuse, which is the only downfall to using TG Macro. However, you can still macro. So you just want to navigate your mouse to add new action right here, click it, and then come down to keyboard key and have it on press, click I, and then do that again, and then this time click it on O, and then just repeat that again. So it should be I-O-I-O. You want to navigate your mouse over here to either key hold or key toggle. Basically, if you want to hold your macro key, or if you just want to toggle it to where you don't have to hold it at all. Personally, I like holding it. Now you can bind this to anything. Once again, if you have a mouse that has a software, you can bind that mouse key to a keyboard key. However, a lot of people use either Q or X. And now you have your fully fledged macro right here. You just want to click save and click enable. Now, whenever you go into the game and you hold Q, it should do something like this. That's how you know it's working. And basically, to get it started, I'm gonna show you guys how to improve your macro and how to use it. So first, what you want to do is go to your settings and make sure y'all turn low GFX on. You want your macro to be faster like this because there's less assets or less asset details to load in the game. Next, if you haven't already, come down here to your graphics mode, turn it to manual and put it on 2:1. 3 if you're feeling a little bit risky, but I usually do 2 so I can see a good amount. Alright, so basically to get your macro started, there's several things that you can do, but the main one is just to greet. There's a couple emotes that you can use as well, but basically you just want to click greet and pull out something right as your hand touches your head. So as you all see, I started greeting, and then when my hand started touching my head, double click my money to where it basically just initiated the macro. And y'all want to zoom in, hold S, and just hold your button that you use to macro, and you'll start macroing. Now, it does take some time to get used to. Obviously, you're not going to be like, you know what I'm saying, a macro demon the first time that you use it. And, you know what I'm saying, your macro is not going to be the best. But I'm going to show y'all how to make it better. Alright, so how to make your macro better and faster. One way is if you use core blocks and you want a faster macro, do not use core blocks because the core blocks lake actually makes it slower. And it makes it more keen to just like flicker over to the side to where you can most likely lose control. So if you don't have to use core blocks, don't use it. Another thing is accessories. A lot of accessories can actually kill your macro. Same with R15 clothing. So if you have on jackets, t-shirts, etc., that can kill your macro. Tips on how to make your macro faster is by actually, weirdly enough, making your width to 100, your height to 100, your head to 100, and your proportions to 100. Now this is going to make your Roblox character and the avatar maker and on your profile really big, and I get it, it does look dumb. However, it'll make your macro super faster. I'm gonna show y'all before and after. So this is the macro before I turn big. Just go back and forth. And this is the macro after I turn big. As y'all can see, it got pretty harder to control because it got a little bit faster. Obviously, not gonna make you 100 times faster, but you know what I'm saying, it does make it faster. Another thing that making your avatar big on the avatar creator will do is make your backwards macro super fast, and I'm gonna show y'all how to do that too. Basically, I'm gonna show y'all how to backwards macro just normally, and it's just like this: lay, pull out an item, and it's just like the greet, but instead, you know what I'm saying, of waiting, you just instantly lay, pull out an item, and you're just gonna hold S and hold your macro. And it's just like this. Now it's not the fastest because of the macro that I'm using currently, the TG macro. However, if I use my normal macro, which I'll show you right now, Here's my normal macro with it, and as you can see, it's a lot faster. Alright, so now that we've established how to macro just in general, I'm gonna show y'all my macro settings personally. I did this before, but I'm gonna do this in this video as well. So basically for Razer Synapse, you can only have a Razer mouse. If you have a Logitech or a Glorious, I suggest looking up a video for your own macro sets because I don't have one of those mouse. However, I can show y'all here. So whenever you get here into Razer Synapse, it's gonna actually make you install the macro. So make sure y'all come to Synapse, modules, and install the macro, and then we can get into it. So here's my macro. It's a bit complex. If y'all just want to click here where it says import, y'all can come to my Discord, link is in the description, and basically it's right here. You just install it, and then you click this import section. You can import it in, and it'll just put it on your thing. And after, you just go to here where you would select it to a keybind and bind it to your mouse. Alright, and that's how y'all macro in the hood. You know what I'm saying? If I helped you, leave a like, subscribe, and if you need any kind of support on, you know what I'm saying, if you think you're doing something wrong or if your macro's not working or my macro's not working, join my Discord and ping me in the chat, and you can basically ask me anything, bruh. And with that being said, you know what I'm saying, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Peace.